In this video, let's begin looking at how to do your branding on your YouTube thumbnail. So I'm going to use an example of one of my videos, and no, the first one is not me. I did not turn into a woman. What we'll do is we'll look at what works for some videos and what doesn't work for others. The example here is going to be a music video that I did, and it's about this song. I'm going to quickly tell you what the song is about just so you understand. I did a cover song, so it's not my original. It's a cover song that I actually translated from Russian into English, and it's by this poet who mostly was active in the 60s and 70s. So it's an older song. It's called the Georgian song or whatever, it's just translated from Russian anyway. But it's a pretty song. You can check it out. Anyway, the reason this is a good example is because it allows us to piggyback off an existing brand. If you live in America, you may never have heard this name because it's a very hard to pronounce name. Like, how do you even pronounce it? But even if you did, he's just not popular here, but he was extraordinarily popular in Russia in his time. So there, it's a big brand. So I want to piggyback off that brand because as a musician, I'm a total unknown because I'm an amateur, and he's extremely popular. So I used his image. So if I scroll, like, that's him, and I actually used this image. This is actually a commemorative stamp of him that was made. So it looks pretty official, and you see on the bottom right is a first error that I made. It's actually an error that I made for this video. I'm going to change it later so that you see what not to do. What you don't want to do is have anything important on the bottom right, even though it's extremely tempting at times, like it is here, because I want to preserve his face, because his face gives me incredible credibility in this video. People will click on his face, not literally on his face, but they'll click because his face is there. And because this commemorative stamp, it's a recognized thing, just like a cover album might be. It can also make your video look official. For example, if I entirely got rid of my picture here, besides reading that the channel is by me, a potential viewer might think, oh, this is an actual official channel. And I know that can happen because there's another YouTuber. He uses this singer's videos without that image that I'm using, just purely that stamp. And I was listening for a long time to those songs, and I thought, oh, this is pretty official. And then I looked deeper later, and I thought, oh, it's not official at all. It's just some guy who uploaded the music. So you see, using an existing branded face or a branded image, that's obviously, it's not a logo because you cannot use logos because that's a copyright infringement. But faces are not copyright infringement, so you could use this. Now, so that's what you would. So that's the first smart thing, is to use kind of faces for branding. The first error is to put my picture on the bottom right. First, it's kind of ugly there. Second, it's covered by the little time signature, like how long the video is. And on mobile devices, this error is even worse because that little time signature, it takes a little more space on the thumbnail. So it covers even more of my image. So you don't want to do this. Now, also another problem, on the top right, you see I use some text. It says in English rewritten, but it's impossible to read because there's other little things over it, right? Like watch later, some options YouTube gives you. So you don't want to put stuff on the right side. That's my error. So let's see how to fix this. So recall just creating the thumbnail in Canva. We're going to get rid of the text for now. We're going to get rid of everything, and we're going to put the stamp as big as possible. Notice what I'm doing. I'm stretching this as big as possible. The best thing about the stamp is his face. The second best thing is him playing. And I'm going to kind of just focus on his face. So I'm going to stretch it out here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Get rid of the text you see on the bottom. And notice I have some things to work with because actually I don't want this black stuff, the black stuff that looks like a stamp, because it doesn't help at all. So I'm just going to actually take it almost entirely out and keep that. Now I can go down like this, right? Because I'm trying to perfect these dimensions here and get rid of, so this could be really good. So for now, I'm going to download this image and try to use it on my thumbnail. I have an option to use my own branding, but just for now, just to show you, let's see how this comes out. So on my YouTube channel, I'm going to edit it here, and I'm just going to say edit the details. And part of the details is the thumbnail. So I'm going to replace the thumbnail. So I'm going to say create thumbnail, and I'm going to upload it. Say other image, click here. This is the thumbnail that I just made. It's so much nicer than what I had. You can add text here. We're not going to do it for now. We're going to just say next. It shows you how it's going to appear on Facebook and Twitter. Not terrible. We really just care about YouTube actually, because for the most part, this will be promoted on YouTube. So we go save thumbnail, we close it, then we refreshed it. That's our thumbnail. Now we're going to go compare it. This is the old version. Now we're going to make a new tab and look at it again. So now the third video, that's me. You see, this image this thumbnail image is mine. Let's compare that to the old one. These are two different browsers that I'm showing you. This one is the before. This is the after. The after, it's a lot cleaner. There's less going on. The original poet, his picture is more apparent. It's more in your face. It's more making eye contact with the viewer. I believe it's more eye-catchy. Now, what I believe doesn't matter. What matters is what will the results be? And that's something that the future will tell. But I would say that the picture on the left, the new one, is better. We can still make it better by adding a better self-branded image next to it and text. But right now, we're using the original artist's face with maximum effect, and the picture is so much nicer and cleaner. Now, let's try this one more experiment. Now, do you remember earlier in this video, I told you that I used to listen to another YouTuber who also uses this very similar stamp kind of a thumbnail? That's the one. You see the channel is called Trabadbrlasla. I don't know what that says or means, but that's the original person from whom I got the idea to use this image, because I really like this image. This image like literally got me. I was like, oh, wow, that's nice. So from my own experience, I picked it. Now look how much nicer ours is compared to that one. It doesn't have all the different cluttered text, which still it's impossible to tell what it is because half of the text is cut off anyway. We don't need those black borders, that make it look like a stamp, because I don't know that they really add anything. And we were able to zoom in on the actual photo and make the photo stand out and be more eye-catchy. So I've kind of just one-upped what I thought was the best thumbnail of that original person. And that's not the only thing we'll do. We'll also use text and additional branding, but we're already in a really good shape.